Morning all. Or no one. Don't know who's on. Welcome to my shop. I'm going to do a little tidy here because I'm going to plane a couple boards. I have an idea. Because I have a lot of lumber, call it rough cut lumber, and it's been in my shop for years, and some of it's really warped and not in good shape for actually making anything with. So my idea is to take something like this and plane it once or twice each side, and then I'm gonna, my idea is to, because it's all different stuff, I'm gonna put it up here in the shop on the walls like this. I think it'll look great. So in order to do that, I need to move the planer in place, but move some stuff around that I just dropped, like this. Y'all remember this, the Husky brush cutter. Which goes up here. Like that. And I was going to set the heater up, but not setting the heater up now because I don't have the propane. But I should put that away in its box. Because we won't be needing it here right now. See, we got somebody on. Somebody's joined. EcoSense Man. Happy President's Day, happy Family Day. Yes, indeed. Family Day. That's a new one since I left Canada. This is my propane heater. I'm just taking that apart here to put back in the box. I've never used it. I mean, it's been used. I mean, I took it out because I was going to use it a few weeks ago and did not. And now, but what I was saying, ES Man, is that I got an idea for some of the rough cut lumber that I have, and it's been sitting on the floor for 8 years in the shop. Some of it's decent and can be used for, like, I don't know, making furniture or I don't know, but this stuff like this, see, checked. Kind of warped. I mean, I could do something, but this, I'm going to put it on the wall. I've decided this would be, this plus a whole bunch of other stuff like this, I'm going to put horizontally on that wall over there. But I'm going to rough cut, or rather plane it. And I was going to do that now. But I'm going to make a little bit of space in here. Pull the planer out, which is right there. This way. tools there for now. This slides out. Made my extension cord. But if you've been following me, you've heard me say one of my goals is to get the shop tidied so that I can work on projects and do other things. Like make the shop better, because, you know, it's hard to actually get motivated to do stuff if there's lots of stuff in the way. So, thank you for joining me on this somewhat chilly but warming up Monday. Actually, I didn't need this one. I can use that one. How many of you make your own extension cords when you get a cord that, I don't know, gets a cut or something in it, and then you still have, like, in this case I have about 11 feet, 12 feet of wire that was good, so I put a plug on the end of it. And I believe this is, what is this one? I think I looked it up, and it was the same rating cord as what's on my planer here. 14 maybe, wire gauge. You working there? Yes, man. Working hard or hardly working? I saw an interesting video where someone was like, everything has potential. And he was picking up things around the house, stuff that normally he would have probably considered throwing away, and saying, no, it has potential, and then putting it somewhere. That's me. Sometimes you just got to throw stuff away. Get rid of it. Okay, I'm going to try doing this one now. And got a few more boards like that. And I'm just honestly getting tired of tripping over everything. We'll do this one too. Again, this one is a piece of, maybe this was oak. And since this makes a mess, I'm going to wear this. And this. Anybody know what this is? Friends, this is a brush axe. Or, as we called it when I used them in Northern Ontario, a sandvik. And so this, I have two of these. You can just take and you can cut small brush like this, and you can do it quickly. You sharpen that to a near razor sharp, and you can do one hand. It's light enough to do that. Boom. Just bending the stock over and then hitting on the bend, and it breaks. We use these on logging roads and access roads up there in Northern Ontario. But I use it a lot down here too. And I just hang one on my tractor as well, in case I need one. Okay, I need some earmuffs now. And here's a pair. So it's a little bit of a test run here, so I'll show you what I'll be doing here in a minute. But first I gotta plane it 1 or 2 times each side. Maybe just one side, because I'm gonna put it on the wall. So let's see which side is the nicer side. That has a nice knot in it. So here's a couple of pieces here. This one was hickory. This one here. Let me hold it up like this. Hickory and oak. Oak, red oak, and hickory. And the plan here is to take these. I have a bunch of these sitting in the shop, just taking up space. And I could do stuff with it. Like, that's a pretty good piece of oak. In fact, it's even interesting on the one side because it's got these little galleries from insects, which, you know, when you plane that out, it looks nice when you stain that. But I've decided that I'm going to use the good stuff. I've got some nice thick stuff that can be milled for like tabletops and things like that, or shelves. I'll keep that, but these little odds and end pieces are going to go on the wall. I'll show you where. This is my plan. Because I think it'll look good. And get rid of them fast. Put them up here. Maybe a couple feet up. Just nail them up there. And yeah. It'll look good, I think. They don't need to be perfect. I got another one here, which is quite a long one. This one is hickory, I think. Yeah. Check this one. And it's not, well, it's not bad in terms of straightness. But I still want to keep doing this. I made I've used most of it for, you know, I used the tops, made the top of my workbench over here with the same stuff. Made a set of stairs out of oak for the cabin loft. So I've gotten probably most of it used in a functional way. Let's keep going. Put this long one through. Now, that's a really long one. That's gonna hit the tripod here. Let's see, let's do this. That should clear it, I think. Move it out. I might need to cut this one in half. I'm gonna cut it in half, make it easier. Just over here to my chop saw. Okay, one. Come back for the other one in a minute. I can move this closer again. And see, some of you folks might be at work or something and can't get on the chat. I don't know. I'm just lurking. That's fine. Thanks for joining. If you're at work working, you can watch me work. Who caught the hockey game? Olympic hockey game. USA versus Germany yesterday. USA, I think, is going to be playing Canada in the finals. What do you all think? it's really dusty stuff. Because look, friends, look. It's got all this gallery in here from insect damage. And now I'm glad I'm planing it now. That's a good looking board. For mounting on the wall. I like it. I can even put like linseed oil on this too, just make it look nice. Okay, I got the other end to do now. And this one's a little bit fatter. But you can see here, it's still got the bark on it from the original milling, rough milling that we did. So see, this is not great for anything except what my plan is, which is to use it as wallboard here in the shop. So let's calibrate the height here, thickness. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be loud again, sorry. on the backside. Tree's still there. Still growing. No. Dead. Fisker baby boy here. My goofy axe. Love my goofy axe. Alright, let's put that there. Because now I want to show you what the plan here is. And I'm just dry fitting this here. So you can help me decide if it's a good idea. I think it's not a bad idea, and I'm kind of married to the idea already. Sometimes that happens. But this is my thoughts. Here, bring this closer. The idea being to put these, because I have quite a lot of it, put them up here like this. Instead of just leaving them on the floor like they've been for 8 years. See, I got stuff hanging all over it right now in the way. So I need to get that stuff off the pegboard. And something to stand on. I guess I could have measured that to make it fit. But no, it doesn't matter. Not at all. Because it's decorative. Thanks for joining. Nobody wants to chat. I guess you figure I can't chat because I'm busy. I'll chat. I'll answer questions if people have any. Let's see, will this one fit? This is the tree that's still on it. Perfect use for it. Let's see, we can make that one go like, no, we don't. Do we need to do that? So this is a thicker one, and I think I like this one here on the bottom. butt it up tight. The next one will make fit on there. Now, this stuff is likely going to crack because it's super dry. So, I will pilot a hole so I can put the deck screw in. Super hard. Now we don't need much to hold this on. And I am the type of guy that likes a nice finished look. So I will go one step further and countersink it. With this. Asen, hello. Thanks for joining. I think some people just say hi and then keep scrolling, which is a nice thing to do. It's like waving right on the road, street. Countersink done. Driver bit. Get the screw started. Could need a longer one than that. This guy. Hey, buddy. Ball, Scotty. That ain't going nowhere. Didn't all of our fathers say that? That ain't going anywhere. Here. I'll bring you over here so you can see. There you go. There. And there. So that's my idea, to use some of this scrap wood. You see this? See the pile over there, friends? Over there. I got a lot of it. A lot of warped, checked, split wood that's not great for doing too much with. The stuff that was good, I've already picked it over and made things like I've made some stairs for the cabin loft. So that's my idea. Take that there. Got to start somewhere, folks. And I have a mix of hickory and oak that I'm working with right now. And I'm still thinking I'm probably going to put some linseed oil on it. I did that for my countertop, or my workbench. And I don't know if you can see that. Let me bring it into view. What do you think I should do here? Here's a little question. Little question. It's a little question. Not a big question. Maybe because I've kind of made up my mind, but see how it hangs off this stud here? 6 inches. I'm thinking I'll actually leave it because I can put a nail in there or a screw and hang something off of there. Doesn't need to be flush with this. I like the rough look. Let's roll with that. And I got my not exposed, the one I liked. Let's pencil it out. Drill it out. Walk around. I got all this stuff and I don't want to move my benchtop machines here because it's a pain. I can work around it. Okay, now to countersink. And screwdriver. That's more than enough holding power, don't you think? Deck screws, 2. Twist the hand. Torque it. That ain't going anywhere. So that's the plan. Man, now what I want is an overlap of that joint, so I'll probably put the long one. Let's see how that lines up. Probably should go there like that, and that does overlap. That's the oak piece. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, which side should I put on? The galleried side, or, yeah, it's got this. I don't like that. I think this is the face side here. Oh, baby! Careful, careful, won't damage my guard on the jointer. Okay, that lines up there, so this might actually need a trim. Let's see. Maybe we do it like this. Yeah. I think that would be pretty good. Although maybe like that. Yeah, that's better. The corner in. Let's see, it's kind of bowed out, this bigger space like that. Maybe I don't. Let's try like this. Got to get the different perspectives. Is that better? Actually, yes. It is better. I like it. And with this one, we can countersink it right here in place. Couple of screws here. there we go. Like, subscribe, folks. Come on in. I got 29 people here looking. Check out my other stuff. And hit one of those. You can do it. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And if you think that you like what you see here in terms of the content, go ahead and subscribe. You'll get the notifications when I post something new or go live. It's really that easy. Okay, I got another piece here. And this one's kind of interesting. I'm sort of thinking maybe that could be the face side of it. That's a nice surface too. This one I should cut. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of like it. Rustic. It's really rustic. Need a pencil. Here's someplace. The ultimate anxiety-ness. Not. There's one. I see a pencil. I have like tons of these things. Of course, they're never where you want them to be. Noise. Bam. I think it looks better this way. This one's a little bit thicker than the others. That's what she said. Oh yeah. Wallboard. Oh, chicken just came in to the shop. Looking for a place to lay an egg. Does anybody want to see her? Anybody care? Anybody care? Oh, she's running away. Got a chicken over there. She wants to lay an egg. There's a little spot under a table that they like. There she is. Come here, girl. Oh, it's Bedhead. Friends, it's Bedhead. She just ran out when I went over. She's kind of skittish. Yeah, that was Bedhead. Bedhead is the one that she has a feather that sticks out of her head all the time, and it's like out of place. Doesn't go down. Looks kind of cute and funny. All right, now we need the drill driver here, baby. Couple of screws. And we'll be rolling. Get this one up. Rolling, rolling. Get that doggy rolling. One. Two. Buckle your shoe. Okay. 2 rows up. Thumbs up for one row, the other one for the other row. And that's all I planed for now. But I have plenty more. See? This stuff right here. There. And I got all this, this is the stuff I keep because I say, oh, I'm going to do something with it. I got a little bit of walnut right here, friends. Look at that grain. It's beautiful. It was a young tree. And that one fell down out there. I remember that one now. It was a small tree and it blew over. Had a very weak root wad. And this is what it turned into. Look at that. I took and milled a piece of that firewood size stuff and nice grain, nice colors. And nobody likes it. There's nobody on here that likes it. This is a type of elm, I think. Really, it's really heavy. And I got all this stuff here, which I want to clean up. If anybody's wondering, what is that? Oh, that is the cylinder for my log splitter. I have 2. I bought 2. I wanted one as a backup because this one leaked. Here, it got a piece of wood chip inside the seal there, and it started leaking. So I got another one, and I did find a company it's about an hour drive from here that will replace seals on stuff like this. They will do it. They told me they would. That was 2 years ago, and I never did take it, but I should have it done. I could. Yeah, I don't. I don't have the tools to make it do that easily, but anyway. So here's the other stuff I got. All my leftover wires from the house build. And yeah, little mouse was sitting here chewing on something. And I got a solar panel there. 235 watt panel, brand new. I need a use for that too. No, I have 2 of them. Yeah, not 1, 2. Yeah, I had to buy 4. That was it. Yeah. 2 of them are used to preheat one of my water heaters. And you can see I got a lot of wood. Some of this I'm going to use for shelving. I'm going to mill it and make a set of shelves in our basement for going around a flat screen TV, which is our plan to put down there, a big one. But these little guys here, as you can see, this is a good use for taking that stuff because they're all buckled and bent and warped, and I think it looks pretty good up there. And it gives me more places to hang stuff, you see? Because before I could only hang them in the studs. Now I got all this surface area. And I could take a few boards and put them up here too. Yeah, I like it. Do you see that pitchfork up there? There's a story behind this, friend. Let me tell you about it. It was on a county road when I was driving into town. I didn't see it on the road, and I ran over it, and it hit and stuck into a non-functional part of my car, underside. And I was driving with this thing for miles and miles. It wasn't quite touching, but I had to go over the speed bump, and it hit it, and I was like, something's under my car. And it was that. Good story, huh? All right, now you all heard about my revelation on the Husky, this guy. So I'm going to take the carb out of this again and see if I can get I'll show you what I want to get out of it right now, actually. This is the HIPAA Chinese knockoff for the Zama one, which probably is Chinese as well. And here's what I want to do. I'm going to do it right now while I have you all on here. Why not? Why not? This is the side that's the pump. So let's take that off and let's look at it right now. This little screwdriver. So this one should be like perfect because it's new. It's never been, it doesn't have any working hours on it. Oh, I got someone else who said hi. Agile. I'm trying to read it sideways. Hi. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for scrolling by, seeing it, and going, I'm going to say hi to this dude. Driving by, saying hi in his shop. That's exactly what's happening. I got 31 of you on. Nobody likes it. Look, let's look now. I gotta pop that one here. Oh, don't want to lose those little screws. Little bitty, itty bitty screws. Look at them. Tiny. Right there. And there's the inside of the carb. There. And make sure the orientation is right, so that goes like that, like that. Let me put that in here in case I need to reuse the video here. Sometimes I do that. So that little hole there lining up with this mechanism, this throttle. So as this, I mean, this is in great shape here. Like I say, this one hasn't even been used, so everything is pristine inside there. But what we're looking at here is this. The fuel pump, they call it, which is just hilarious. Or is this? Maybe not. It doesn't look like the one I showed the other day. That maybe it's the other side. Put that back. I'm learning. I'm learning as I go with this stuff. Maybe some of you are too. I don't know. So we just did a 180-degree pivot, ladies and gentlemen, from mounting boards on the wall to taking cover off the carburetor. For the Husky 450 Rancher, which I'm trying to love, but having a hard time. That's what you get here, over here at Scotty Splitting Outdoors channel. You're going to get everything. Raw, unfiltered, authentic. Now let's go to this side. This must be the fuel filter side. Or pump. Yeah, look. Inside. And this has locator pins on it, so it's this. Like, how can this be the fuel pump? I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? It's flexible. Look at it. Crazy. So that goes on here like this. So the key for me is, will this fit the other one? If it's not the same, I can't swap them. And my question for the moment is, should I take off the other one right now? The idle screw here and the throttle. See how that works? All right. I'm not going to take the other carb out right this minute. But I will do it. All right. It is noon Eastern time here, and guess what that means? Lunchtime. So, thanks for joining. If you want to go ahead and like, subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Peace out.